Here we have example 4. Let's write out quadratic function in vertex form. So the first thing we have to remember, what was it to write in vertex form? So we have to know that vertex form is an equation of this form. Yes, this form, a times x minus h all squared plus k. And we know that the vertex of these types of equations from previous points we learned, we know that the vertex is going to be hk. Now we're going to do this analytically. You can use your calculator, and in your calculator, when you plug in that equation, which is in standard form, it'll give you the vertex directly. So you should be able to convert it directly just using your calculator. But here we're going to use the complete the square method, which you have to know how to use, because anyways you will have to show your work. The quick way to check it is just to use your calculator and find the vertex. Now here, what do we have? Alright, the first thing that we do, I'm going to use a different method than what I put here. The one that you would be comfortable for, the one we just did in examples 2 and 3. This is the type of example that you'd see in the book. Well, here anyways. First thing we do, we want to get rid of this 44. If we don't want to do that, you could do it this way, which is how it's in the book. It's a little bit more complicated. So I'm just going to do it how I explained it in examples 2 and 3. The first thing I do, I get y minus 44 because I subtracted 44 from both sides of my equality. I have this. And I proceed to complete the square. We know that when we're completing the square, this is what I need. So I know it's going to be what? 14 divided by 2, which is 7. And then 7 squared, which is 49. Then I know I need 49 to complete the perfect square, so I add 49 to both sides. And then now here I'm going to have y plus 5. And on this side I already have the perfect square. I'll just write it as a trinomial first. And you know that this is going to be what? Y plus 5 and equals, now I factorize and it's a perfect square, so it's what? Plus 7 all squared. Then I just simply subtract 5 from both sides. Or like the engineers like to say here, pass the 5 to the other side subtracting, which is not mathematically sound, but it is what they do say. Anyways, here we do, and here we have our vertex form of the equation. And what is the vertex? Remember here hk. So here's negative, so we know that our vertex is going to be negative 7, negative 5, and I found the vertex form of my equation. Pretty simple. End of example 4.